Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electricity that permeates this place as we get set for a terrific game. From inside the 15, here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. All right, guys, here's our first look at this offense today. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, David.
And that makes it so hard to defend when a receiver lines up in the same...
And it's picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Man, does it get any better than that? Creating a turnover on the very first play of the game. You talk about doing this all week, and you talk about, we can beat this team. We're going to go out there and execute. And to do it, the first snap, belief, climbing through the roof, baby.
The offense set for a first down play.
29 Philly.
Handoff to the lone back. Finally stopped at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 6.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17.
I think you run that play on second down knowing it's going to make third down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know third down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Smashes ahead. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
On third and short, the power run here. Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. First down here for the offense. He's gonna pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Smith. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to move it through the air. Trying to make magic on the scramble. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Still on his feet. He's going to run it. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He's looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Morris. And that play just looked to be a mess from the snap, and he's right out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On second down, he'll let it fly. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. What a disappointment. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. Pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Baxter. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Razorback Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Got room at the 35. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. From the gun, the ground game. Gets away from one. He's got space. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in the second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Barges ahead. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
And these decisions to go for two, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back gets to give. And with that tackle, that will probably bring us to an end of the quarter. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Coming after him. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. Now, thanks to that gamble and failure, a chance to tack a little extra onto the lead late. With the run on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now it's 2nd and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9
Trying to run it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout by the offense.
After this, it'll be a wrap. They're going to run it. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown.
And they add another touchdown late. Listen, this game's over. We all know that. But we're running the football. It's your job defensively to play physical and try to get the stop late and make sure they don't continue to get in the end zone.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been